So guys, before we get episode 400 of FwL's, I will start with a cupcake, okay? It's a celebration cupcake. It's vanilla. I know we're out of some little chocolate cupcakes. We're gonna start with some vanilla, huge vanilla celebration cupcakes right now. So shall we? See what we got for us, and then we'll start the show hours right before right after I begin taping this episode. I'll finish it off and we'll do what I can. Here we go. I'm not gonna be able to tape until 4 because I'm taping this around right after I tape lunchtime episode number 902. So there you go on that. Giving this a 10 out of 10 overall. Now let's enjoy the 4th episode. In about hours and hours I'm taping this from. Right now. Enjoy.
From the very beginning, Luke Jeffers have decided to create a Friday show that is basically a spin-off series of Fridays with PewDiePie, but with a live stream twist. And since then, he focused heavily on tech topics, game segments, throwback segments, and more. However, there are some ups and downs towards this show for the past nearly 10 years now, and then a lot of rafters along the way. For nearly 10 years, FwL has been making you guys entertained, talking about somewhat about politics, and of course playing games. And now, for the 10th season of the row, it's time for FwL's. Today, Luke Jeffers and Betty Mooney will be going over some tech topics, playing video games, as usual, of course, a return of LJPCPM throwback content, somewhat I watch segments, and many more fun. And now, here's the host of FwL's, Luke Jeffers and Betty Mooney.
Good morning, Luke. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. I want to congratulate you on your 400th episode of Fridays Luigi 6295. I am so blessed to be being a part of the show as your co-host after all these years, and let's do 400 more, okay? So again, congratulations, and yes, go Gators and go Dogs. Thank you, everyone, for being so kind. Episode 400. David 1000, Billy Mooney, everybody. Let's begin indeed. Hello, people. Sue Jerry speaking. Welcome to episode 400 of FwL's, and I am ready to do not one, not two, but basically a bunch of depth topics around here, and of course the last topic you need to read, and after this one thing. But I was gonna have Billy on, but I on this episode, but as you saw in this special clip show you saw in the video, he was here, but I might have to thank him for that. Much appreciated, Billy, if you're watching this. But I was originally gonna be taping this at 4 p.m. today, but instead I decided to tape this in the earlier time, making this FwL's episode at that time frame, because that way I can get ready for a scheduled time to make the Smosh episode. You know, let's say no Smosh watch party, which I won't say in the video, but that's just me, of course. Start around 6 p.m. that day, and I won't be able to tell you what it is, because I'll be leaky, and I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, otherwise I'll give you trouble from Ian Anthony if you're watching this. But oh, hold on, I got a message from Billy. Hang on. It's not Billy. Okay, whatever. Anyway, anyway, we got not one, not two, but a bunch of depth topics. But we were supposed to do Elton for about it today, but we'll have to wait till next week. And we got a game 7 to play to honor 4 shows of FwL shows, Friday shows. So, and let's read it now. The first depth topic now, shall we? So we got for us. The first depth topic I have in mind is Laurie Collins, the guitarist, but it was Lawrence Collins. Anyway, he was an American guitarist, best known for being a part of Collins Kids duo with his sister Laurie, being mentored by Joe Mathis, who was his past and Electric Plague. When the Collins Kids is very split up in 1961, Collins continued to perform as a solo artist, and most normally co-wrote with the 1972 hit Dollar Dollar. He was born October 4th, 1944 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, okay? And the Collins was a member of the Collins Kids when his uncle Rory, his sister Rory, excuse me, okay, from 1942 to 2018. The hits of the 1950s included Hop, Skip, and Jump, Beal Bop, and Holly Holly. The Collins Kids became regular performers on the Town Hall Party in 1954. Appeared on the Grand Ole Opry. On the syndicated for television version of the show, Tex Willer's Ranch Power Party in the late 1950s. Collins and mentor, country star Joe Mathis, recorded an album together for Columbia Records, and Fire on the Strings was released in 1957. Collins' siblings continued to perform together until 1961, and they separated. The duo reunited at the Rockabilly Revival Concert in England in 1993, and performed together until Laurie's death in 2018. Okay? When he's not a part of Collins Kids, Collins went on to write and produce hits for many well-known country music stars, and was most known for co-writing the 1972 hit Dollar Dollar with Alex Harvey, and the 1981 country hit You're the Reason God Made Oklahoma with Sammy Pickard, something like that. Collins continued to perform as solo artist, and his equipment was best known for playing a double neck electric guitar with his mentor, Joe Mathis. He died on Santa Clara, California on January 5th, 2024. He was 79 years old. My next depth topic has to do with Brian McConaughey. Born that name, Brian J. McConaughey, something like that. He was an American actor, comedy writer, and children's book author. He was born on December 23rd, 1942 in Garrison, New York. Okay? During the early 1970s, he was one of the main writers in National Lampoon. When he authorized and co-authored many articles, he left the magazine after 4 years. but Rick Memories commented in the book Drunk, Stone, Buried, Dead in 2010. Memories Mapoon work is well loved here on Earth and is on his own planet. In 1982, McConaughey's brought an Emmy Award as part of their writing team for SCTV Network. And in 1979, he won nominated for Emmy as part of the writing team for Saturday Night Live. In addition to SCTV Network and Saturday Night Live, he also wrote 15 episodes for Naughty and 18 for Shiny Time Station. He wrote an episode to The Simpsons, The Fabulous Faker Boy, for the show's 24th season. Wow. As an actor, he also appeared in 7 films, directed by Woody Allen, including Husband and Wives, Balls Over Broadway, Don't Drink for the Water, The Starry Harry, Celebrity, Small Time Crooks, and The Cruise of Jane Scorpion, something like that. He played a supporting role in Caddyshack as Drew Scott. He died in Florida on January 5th, 2024, co-admission of Parkinson's disease. He was 81 years old. The next topic has to do with Sarah Rice. Born that name, she was an American theater actress for her work in the Steven Spielberg production of Sweet Todd and the Little Nightmare Music, something like that. The former of which won her a Fear World Award in 1979. She was born in Japan with her father was serving in the U.S. Air Force there on March 5th, 1955. Okay? For her first birthday, Barry moved to Arizona, where she, her sister, and the 2 brothers grew up. Rice added in some productions and attended college for 1 year before she moved to New York in age 18. Although Rice spot the use of a ballet train to perform in classical dance, one of her early roles was in the Lucia and Fantax, my dad. On Broadway, she created one on the original role of Jonya in Sweetie Todd in 1979. She was also known for the Montreal performance of Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Battle of Papa and her operatic performances of Marriage of Florio, something like that. Barbara Zero and the Stuart Prince. She died for cancer on January 6, 2024. She was 68 years old. The next topic has to do with Tony Clarkson. Born Anthony Michael Clarkson, he was an English musician and songwriter. Best known as a guitarist of a rock band, Malcolm, something like that. He was a solo songwriter throughout Malcolm's history, writing all the material for the 22 studio albums, as well as the 2 studio albums of Malcolm's spin-off group, Hard Rain. He was born and grew up in the Birmingham on November 24th, 1946. Was spawned a number of bands tagging the Born Beat label, okay? Leaving school to train the ladies' hairdresser, he soon quit to join his first band, the Bobinars, with former school friends. Hang on. No, I did not get a message from Billy yet, okay? Whatever, it's just a race suggestion, okay? Madam 1972, 1995. Anyway, Madam became a house band and the Birmingham's Ron Wire nightclub, where he's home of Duran Duran. In 1972, began to develop their own style by playing Clarkson's songs, okay? As eventually the Railway Inn in Birmingham's Carson Street in 1976, okay? Joined Clarkson and Bob Taylor with drummer Tex Clarkson and bassist Dave Morgan. Later member of the ELO, something like that. And Mark Sweeney, keyboard player, joined in 1980 and remained until 2016. The most notable success during these early years were the Jeff, I can't pronounce his last name, sorry, produced Chase the Dragon 1982, which reached number 17 in the UK album charts, and included several songs that would be mainstays of the band's live sets. normally silver the lines like that. Scared Hour, and The Spirit. It was not until the bands came associated with manager Keith Baker that Breakthrough album came in 1985 on the Storyteller's Night, which featured a single Just Like an Arrow. The success continued in the following years with Baker introduced the band as Queen drummer Roger Taylor. It produced Vulcanite in 1986. The top 5 album, Wings of Heaven in 1988, and the Keith Olsen produced Goodnight L.A., which reached the number 9 in the United Kingdom album charts in 1990. In May 1995, Carson announced the band will be split following the farewell tour in the United Kingdom and Europe. Hooray 1995-2001. Okay? As the band split, a spin-off group featuring Kylie Carson formed called Hard Rain. They released their albums like Hard Rain and Wendy Good Times Come. It was around the same time that Kylie launched a solo career using various songwriters, including Gary Hughes of the band 10. However, Hard Rain found gigs and bookings hard to come by. Something like that. There were discussions about renaming the band as Magnum. Also at this time, Kaylee was becoming increasingly focused on his solo career, and he quit Hard Rain. Something like that. Marking the end of the working relationship with Carson, and that they dated back in 1972. Something like that. After a quiet period, Carson announced the end of Hard Rain. Carson commented something like that. The break since the middle of the 90s was definitely necessary for me. Since the end of the 70s, in fact, since we embarked on the preparation of our debut out recording Kingdom of Madness, not a single month has gone by, in which I did work with Magnum, composed for the group, at least for them permanently. For almost 20 years, all my thoughts have revolved around the band. I needed a break from my career in my head, and be able to devote myself to get the band again to renewed energy. He said that in 2002. Madden renewed in death. 2001 to 2024, okay? Eventually, Carson and Kaylee relaunched Madden with the album Break of Life in 2002. SBB, like that. And again, joined by Fenway and former Hard Rain bassist Al Barrow and former Thunders drummer Ari James. They were subsequently followed by Brand New Born in 2004. Madden completed work on the new studio album Prince Alice and the Broken Arrow with drummer Jimmy Copley, released on March 26, 2007. That also marked the return of cover artwork by Rodney Matthews. Okay? The album entered the UK albums charts at number 70. The first time Madden have charted in the UK since 1994. Okay? It also reached number 4 in the BBC Hot Rock Albums charts. And number 60 in Germany. The band's biggest market around with Australia outside the UK. Now, on January 9th, 2024, Carl's family announced that Tony has died on January 7th. He was 77 years old. I have to see the message. Hang on. Okay, never mind. Anyway. The previous month, the band revealed he was diagnosed with a rare spinal condition, which brought him to cancellation of their spring 2024 tour. Other projects. In 1981, 2 tracks were written and produced by Carson and was sung by Sue McCloskey, a friend of Madden, something like that. They were entitled Really Need You, Your Love, and Lost Inside Myself. After Kaylee left Hard Rain, Carson would continue to write material with McCloskey. Some of these songs were broadcast on radio during the interview with Carson. 2 of these songs were serviced as Madden's songs, Still and Dream About You, as Madden's 2002 studio album, Breath of Life. Okay? Carson plays guitar on the Rodney Matthews, Willie Thompson side project called the House of the Rock. My next step topic has with... Okay, I got another message. Hang on. Okay. Has to with Adam Cayo. Born that name, it was a Mexican direct actor, okay? He portrayed Sunspot in the 2014 superhero film X-Men Days of Future Past, okay? Paul Torres, the Fox drama series The Folly, and AJ Matias in ABC Prime drama series Blood and Oil. He appeared on Laura Bonilla in the Netflix drama series Nodros, Air Stone, ABC Netflix biography series Designated Survivor, and starred on Fox The Queen Lays until his death. He wrote and directed his first short film Before Tomorrow 2014. His short film The Shot earned several festival activity awards, and Best Narrative Short Film in 2020. He was born in Colombia on December 5th, 1981. He crossed the border daily as a child to attend the American College School in Delaware, Texas. He grew up riding horses in his grandfather's ranch in Kenya, where his father was a cuchillo. With the concerns of his mother, Castro began performing on stage as a singer at the age of 7, okay? He was introduced to traditional boleros and maracas music at a young age, and performed around his home state throughout his teenage years. He left home at the age of 16 to pursue a career as a musician. He had success as a singer and songwriter in San Antonio, Texas, after collaborating with CUM. He spent 5 years working as a musician in Mexico City, something like that. Anyway, we performed as the lead singer for jazz band Del Cano. Cano wrote produced for several songs in film and TV for Mexico. He began acting in a handful of commercials in Mexico City and was soon to be cast in a television series called Cano Gracia. Okay? Cano eventually turned into the stage after being cast in the lead adaptation of Pearl Reservoirs, All About My Mother, my dad. In 2013, Cano made his debut on American television, playing on the role of Paul Torres in the Fox drama series The Folly during the first season. He later was cast in Sunspot in the 2014 superhero film X-Men Dark Days of Future Past. Also that same year, Cano was a regular cast member in ABC's comedy series Mixology, something like that. He later co-starred in the Amazon pilot High Serena, something like that. On ABC's The Curse of the First Woman. In 2015, Cano was cast as AJ Matias in ABC's primetime series Blood and Oil. He later had a recurring role in the Fox drama series Second Chance and guest starred on Scarlet Land's The Catch. In 2016, sorry about that, but anyway, Cano was cast in the ABC political drama series This is a Survivor, playing the White House Deputy Chief of Staff and later Chief of Staff Aaron Stone, opposite Kevin Starline. I can't pronounce his name. Natasha, Mika and Maggie Q. The show was renewed by Netflix for the third season, which was released on June 7, 2019. In the same year, 2019, Kyle was cast opposite Halle Berry in her highly anticipated director debut film Bruce. He also starred his production company, Canyon House Pictures, something like that. In 2013, he directed his first short film, Before Tomorrow, that following year. The most recent short film, a period drama set in 1844 Texas. Earned several festival awards for the designated short film in 2020. Countless development projects for film and TV. FwL's production company based in Los Angeles, California at the time of his death. In March 2020, Carroll was cast in the main role of mobster Armors Murray in the Fox series The Clean Lady, where he starred for 2 seasons. His client helped preparing him to immediately rejoin the cast for the show's first season. Something like that. Although at the time of his death, he had planned to eventually return to the show. He met American sculpture painter Sammy Request in 2012 while filming The FwL in Brooklyn, New York. The first Audrey collaboration with the short film before Tomorrow 2014. The two eventually married June 2017 and live in Hollywood Hills. They have their son in 2020 and their daughter in 2022. He died of cancer on January 8th, 2024. He was 42 years old. My next topic has to do with Phil Niblock, something like that. Born that same name, he was an American composer, filmmaker, and videographer in 1985, something like that. He was appointed director of Impartial Intermedia, a foundation for immigrant music based in New York, with a partial branch in Birmingham. He was born October 3rd, 1943, in Anderson, Indiana. After years of studies of comics, BA in the University in 1956, Niblock came to New York in 1958. Okay? Eventually, he worked as a photographer and filmmaker. Much of his activity centered around photography and filmmaking, jazz musicians, and modern dancers. And economy acquired while riding a motorcycle in the Colorado mountains. Niblock was climbing a grade behind a slow-moving diesel truck with the relations of both vehicles, engines, nearly squad relations, something like that. Strong physical presence of the beats resulting from the two engines running at slightly different frequencies, something like that, put me in such a trance that I nearly rolled off the side of the mountain. His career began with this, okay? His first musical combinations date from 1968, okay? Unusually, he is even among avant-garde composers of his generation. He has no formal musical training, okay? He cites for the musical activities of New York in the 1960s, okay? And the collection of memorable performances, such as the premiere of a Martin Froman's duration pieces as a summoner, something like that. All his compositions are worked out and totally, something like that, rather than I can't pronounce this word, sorry. Summarily, something like that. His early works were all done with tape. Wow. Overdubbing, unproduced, something like that, recordings of personally tuned log tones. Played with traditional instruments in 4, 8, or 16 tracks. Since the late 1990s, his music was been created with computer technology, known as Pro Tools and the Macintosh computer. Wow. His early works are comparatively more than dance and touchers, sometimes involving as many as 40 tracks. Wow. Okay then. He also made a number of films and videos, including several of his series titles such as The Moment of People Working, film partly in rural environment in many countries and regions of the planet, including China, Brazil, Portugal, Salvio, Puerto Rico, Hong Kong, Atlantic, Mexico, Hungary. I can't pronounce this country's name, sorry. Peru, you name it. The film looks like everyday works, frequently argumentations of marine labor. These films are remarkable for the stark, some happy now, so anyway. Constant use of long takes, limited camera movements, and striking, I can't pronounce this word, sorry, of non-fiction content of vivid fall colors, my dad. Excuse me. Anyway, these into the moments of human manual labor are treated graciously without absolute biological or sculptural commentary. As is in his music, something like that. He also covers the classic service of the work with an active, something like that. Varied texture of rhythm and form achieved by the bodies and motion with the frame, something like that. With that, non-block, so what I don't pronounce this word. Anyway, what he considered to be the ultimate subject matter of the film, something like that. In early 2013, he deserves artistic career was a subject of retrospective exploitation entitled None But Working, caused by Matthew Copeland, and released in partnership between Circuit, Commercial Art Center, something like that, and Marcy D. Isoliaci. How to pronounce this last part of the company's name. Sorry, Rosai, something like that. The respective voice in 2015 and 2016 combined. And Phil No Box, something like that. Working with the title to Norm, damn, how to pronounce this word, something like that. Dom Pom Z Bob and I get these names I cannot pronounce. It speaks in another language. Sorry. Czech Republic. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I cannot speak a Czech word. Sorry. As solid Devon and the box wide Armia art. So Phil the box None But Working, written and edited by Matthew Copeland, was published in 2023 by Zoe Dieter Butchard law firm on Bride Nobly. Sorry, I cannot pronounce these names. Sorry. Okay. Music style. Okay, moving on. Okay, his music is an exploration of the okay, exploration of sounds, textures created by multiple tones in the very dance. Okay, often in tonal tunings. Jerry monotonial constellations like that. Happy Dawson. Performing in long durations like that. The layers of tones like that are very slightly distant of pitch to create a monotone beats and generates a complex overtone patterns. However, variation these names are connected. Side relations of facts. Whatever that means. Anyway, the combinations of very static surface textures and exploratory active harmonic movement generates a highly original music that, while having these things in common with early drone-based minimalism, have announced it, sorry, is already distant in sound and technique. New Block's work continues with the influence of generating music, especially younger players, something like that. Anyway, for the variety of music genres, something like that. His commercial process usually begins with recording the singles. Okay, I cannot pronounce it. Sorry. It's that tones played by a specific musician, something like that, with the breathing an attack moment and the clay edited out. Wow. The single tones are the layers create a monumental, something like that. Continuous sound combinations with such musicians were crucial to his composing life. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And the range of musicians whom we worked, including David Gibson, something like that. And the cello worked in the 1970s. this name I cannot pronounce, sorry. And Susan Sanger, something like that. And Isabel Blom on Four Foods. Raffle Toro, David Furs, Lee Rydwell, something like that. Trust and Moore, Susan Stanger, and Robert Paulus on guitar 2. For 4G2, possibly 44 plus 1 times 2. Difference. Ulrich Krager, Carl Robinson, Casper T. Tolpwitz, and Reinhold Freiros, my dad, Untouched Foods, my dad. Dave Soldier and the Soldier String Quartet on 5 more string quartets. Early Winter, and many others. In the last decade of his life, he produced several works for orchestra. Okay? This made 3 orchestras, or something like that. Anyway, for 3 orchestras. Tom for 3 orchestras, and 4 George plus 1. Wow, okay. The lab commission of orchestras, orchestras like that, Music Days, 2007 recordings, orchestra with solo baritone, Thomas Butner, something like that. The premieres of all these works were conducted by Peter, like this name I cannot pronounce, sorry. In performance, something like that. Live musicians, may play, something like that. Wondering through the audience, changing the sound textures through reinforcements like that. For with the existing tunings like that. So, management like that. Neat block generally accomplished performance by presenting his films and videos, offering those who the movement of the people working series are computer-driven, black and white, and flash images for a time, okay? These performances are built into 2 types, okay? 1, a installation of several hours duration, with the music places played consensually, with a long loop of several hours of work before repeating, something like that, and with multiple images that are shown. Okay. This word I cannot pronounce. So word is I don't. Or 2, a performance with several. These words. This is a word I cannot pronounce. Sorry. Works of music and film. Okay. Usually lasting between 1 and 3 hours. Okay. In the performance, he also generally provided 3 or more film images. Okay. That word I cannot pronounce. Okay, whatever. Anyway, large screens. Okay, 3 or more meant to be towards wide. The films are 16 mm or in color. Okay, the music was produced from stereo to squad tapes. Okay, for 4 more speakers in the chorus of the space. The later video pieces were placed individually and were several sequentially using the large video monitors. Special Engineering Foundation. From 1985, okay? He was the director of the Eventual International Media Foundation in New York, okay? He was an artist member from 1968. Okay? He received a 1994 Foundation Contemporary Arts Grants Arts Award and a 2014 Foundation Contemporary Arts Carlton Jage Award. He was a producer of music and intermedia presentations of L since 1973. About 1,000 performances in the career of L's 11 records like that label. And in 1993, he opened a house with windows, gallery, and Saskos like that 45 in Grimes, Ballingham. And in 1997, Coalition Comedies, Phil Neatbox like that. Maria Bondell, Zal Devins, this name I cannot pronounce, sorry. And Ludo Ingalls, like that, founded a Bengal organization called Evansville Intermediate ZBDW, like that. Grant. He taught the College of Saffron Island, a CU NW school from 1971 to 1998. His music is available on the 11 XYI, something like that. I'm pronouncing sorry. Margai, More Records, and Touch labels. A double-sided DVD of the films and music lasts nearly 4 hours. It's available at Extreme Label. He died was announced on January 8th, 2024. He was 9 years old. The next death topic has to do with James Kodak. This last death topic was a very hard one. Anyway, he was born that name. He was best known as American drummer, best known as work with the German hard rock band, the Scorpions, okay? We joined in 1996. At the time of this firing for the band in 2016, he was their longest-serving drummer. He was also an original drummer, member of Kingdom Come, okay? He was the original drummer from 1987 to 1989, and again from 2018 until his death in 2024. It has been a long band, Kodak, formerly known as Kronk, okay? Other bands Kodak played for was as follows: Montrose, Warrant, Wild Horses, Macaulay Skinner Group, and Buster Brown. Really? Oh, wait, not an Australian name? It's American Grandpa name, not the Australian name. Okay, whatever. He was born in December 26, 1962 in Louisville, Kentucky. Excuse me, anyway. Okay. Prior to joining Scorpions, Kodak was a drummer in the Bob Berkeley band, Nuthouse, Mr. Charlie, Buster Brown, Miss Montrose, Kingdom Come, Wild Horses, and the Macaulay Skinner Group, Wallet, and of course, Ashba. He gained early mainstream exposure during his time at Kingdom Come, okay? Appeared in the band's first 2 studio albums, the first of which was the biggest hit, Get It On. The track features Kodak's drumming, playing the drum solo just before the song's conclusion. Around 1990, Kodak joined the cult, but left after the first batch of demos for their upcoming 5th studio album, Ceremony, which the album's drum tracks were done by Mickey Curry. In 1997 February, he later helped Dio for the US tour by replacing Vinny Appetite, something like that. For the 4 or 5 studio shows when the later had Phenomia, something like that. Okay. He also gave drum lessons for Far Out Music in Jerrisville, Indiana. Once having a lot of time with Bride drummer Jerry Broom as a student. He also played the guitarist Michael Lee Firkins, like that. He also played in his own band, Kodak, formerly as Kronk. Okay? He also one of the contributors in the book. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Anyway, Tips with Rock Stars. Anyway, by Paul Miles, published by Omerus Press in July 2010. On April 28, 2016, he was announced that Kodak will be replaced by Mickey D on 12 North American headlining dates, including a run of shows on the Ark Rock Hotel in Las Vegas, the Scorpions Blackened and Out in Las Vegas. On September 12, 2016, it was announced that Kodak was no longer in the band. Kodak adores D drum and Yashima drums, Ashman drum heads, security cymbals, a head of drumsticks, and accessories and Denver possessions. Personal life, okay? Okay. Moving on. Kodak was married to Afton Bass, Tommy Lee's younger sister, who was also the drummer and was a fellow member of the Kodak. The couple had 3 children between them, including their son Matthew, and Angela's 2 children, former 2 prior relationships. Miles is currently a drummer of the indie rock band Bad Sons. Okay? In April 29, 2014, National Post reported that via the Associated Press that Kodak has been arrested in Dubai and sentenced to 1 month in jail for unfinished behavior, stolen Osman, and part of drunkenness like that. Wow. Just wow. Anyway, on September 12, 2016, he was fired from Scorpions and alcoholism who had working in his recovery. Political views. On his after dismissal from Scorpions, Kodak was publicly for his political views. In June 2019, Kodak said, "I wrote a new song, Get Out of My Country," something like that. I.e., stay out of my face. We don't need any more outsiders. We can't even fix the homeless problems. When homeless problems are solved, we take care of everyone else. In October 2019, Kodak went on Twitter and stated this: We know I'm sick of everyone of commercial having interracial couples. This is not really reality. Excuse me, anyway. It's Hollywood shoving it down our throats. Yeez. I don't have one friend or friends who are in this category. Just say on November 26, 2019, he also went on to say that, okay, this is a percentage of black Americans in the U.S. and about 30%, so why are they presented 50% to 60% of all commercials? Just saying, call me out if you have a reasonable argument. And a short time later, he added, maybe none of you have any balls to speak the truth. Yeez, James. I don't know what to say next. On January 9th, 2024, he also found dead in his bathroom in his home in Louisville, Kentucky. He was 61 years old. The exact cause of death is unknown as of yet. However, Heavy Metal News source Metal Sludge stated his cause of death was believed to be a pure cardiac arrest. Yeez. Saddens me, I know. I got 4 more death topics. This is for Tisa Farrow. Born Teresa Magadoro Farrow. She was an American actress and model. She was born in Los Angeles, California on July 22nd, 1951. A daughter of Irish-born actress Maria Sabolan and Australian-born film director John Farrell. Okay? She's the youngest of their 4 girls and 3 boys. Her siblings is Mia, 1945, Parnos, Stephanie, Michael Damon, and Patrick, Joseph, and John Charles. Like more of their siblings, Tisa was more strict and mainly Catholic education. In the high school freshman year, she enrolled at Progressive New Lincoln School in New York City. Okay? She left school of her own and violation in the 11th grade. She worked as a waitress. In her own words, she also spent a long time going around town trying out for commercials like that, with no success. I've always run into some career woman who disliked me in some right way because she didn't like my sister Mia. Yeez. Anyway, her first film role was in Homer. Okay. Then started she then started in Renee's Clements and Hope to Die in 1972. Okay. The drama, so-called Love in 1973. The comedy, Only God Knows, in 1974. FwL's started in semi. I'm not gonna say the N word. So N-U-D-E. Not the N word. Anyway. The full article in 1973 of July issue of Playboy, photographed by Mario Carsley. In the second half of the 1970s, FwL acted in the Italian-Canadian action thriller Strange Shells in the Empty Room in 1976. Anyway, directed by Alberto Di Maritino, and starred in the made-for-television horror film The Italian Sarah in 1978. James Talbot first feature production Fingers in 1978, and alongside Harry Kendall in the Canadian film Search and Destroy in 1979.
In Woody Allen's Manhattan 1979, the same year, she had a cameo appearance. From mid-1979 to 1980, FwL's took lead roles in 3 Italian genre films, including Leo Ricco's Baggio's horror film Zombie 2 1979, Antonio Margari's Vietnam War film The Last Hunter 1980, and Joe Domino's horror film I Was Ramos in the same year. She died on January 10th, 2024. She was 72 years old. My next step topic has to do with General Johnny Wise. Born Paul Johnny Wise. He, it was a they or a he. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, excuse me. It was a he. Never mind. He was best known as an American game designer, video game artist, and illustrator of tabletop role games, RPGs for short. Her notable work Okay. Her notable works include the Dungeons and Dragons modules, Dark Towers and Carbon Trousers for Judges Gold, the development and design for conversions of games such as Pac-Man and Donkey Kong for Cardo's home arcade video game systems, and more recent design work including the Age of Empires series, Quake 2, Quake 3 Arena. Okay? One of her best known works of fantasy artists is the cover art version TCR, DSR, something like that, Dragon Martin Adventure. She was born October 14th, 1956, Michigan, grew up in Michigan and Indiana. She was graduated from Michigan's Jackson County Western High School in 1984 and Spring Arbor College in 1978 with a bachelor's in fine arts, like that. While still at college, Jack Wise became administrative science fiction and fantasy gaming in the National role-play game. Thus through the pages of state-based game, the Space Gamer, something like that. She discovered in Dungeons and Dragons in 1975 and formed a fantasy dungeon society with several friends of college, including Mark Hendricks, something like that. Together they decided to create a fanzine, something like that, which would provide adventures for other game masters. TSR's Tim Cass gave Tesla a casual license for to publish a fanzine, the Dongier, something like that. Fanzines, something like that. Anyway. An audio publication, but one of the earliest RPG periodicals, something like that. The first issue was published by the same month as Dragon Number 1 in June 1976. The first issue was mainly drawn and written by herself, Jack Wise, something like that. Ways, I don't know. Jack Ways, anyway. With some compositions with other FDS members. In all, FDS produced 6 issues of Dragoneer from 1976 to 1978. Marketed as Dragoneer's publication, the magazine was noteworthy with its pioneering approach and free-factored adventures like that. Quarry's Tomb, something like that, was published in June 1976, same month as We Warriors, Powers of the Vampire Queen. The publication has been inspiration of many similarly-themed magazines of the United States and elsewhere. In addition, these honest efforts and inquiry contests and interest readers, she also began submitting artwork in TSR's and Hall's Gaming magazine, into the Dragon 1976. She also appeared in the premiere issue of The Dragon. The Great Compositions appeared on the cover of issue number 21. Okay? Oh, man. Okay. Judge Skill later appeared payment role-playing power projects in TSR, okay? By 1937, late 1937, anyway. Jack Wise, was approaching graduation and needed to spend more time in the art studio. So FDS sold the Dragoneer, to Chuck Angel, something like that, Angel manager, something like that. Angel soon came to work with Judge Skill, something like that. A public pioneer, something like that, of material officially licensed products to TSR's Dungeons & Dragons D&D line, something like that. Angel brought the Dragoneer with him, something like that. Maintained a level of editorial control over it as it became one of Judge's goals to gaming preparedness, something like that. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. I just have to get ready. But anyway. Okay. Justice Grace also started to work on Judge Gold by October 1978 as an illustrated adventure designer, something like that. But refused to move to the potato, something like that, to work on the side of Judge Gold. Instead, she worked out in this arrangement to work for Home, Michigan, something like that. Wow. She also worked on 2 stereo D&D models, something like that, for Dungeons and Dragons, Dark Towers, and covers, and I can't pronounce his name, sorry, which were completed before she left the company in October of 1979. She provided a variety of content on a freelance basis thereafter. Primarily to Dragoneer, something like that. Dungeoneer, something like that. Anyway. She and Rudy Kraft offered Adventure Beyond the Past for Judge's Gold, which was never published. Instead, Judge Greg suffered like it enough that Jerusalem published it as Griffin Model in 1981. The Michael game Griffin won in 1978 as Michael Gaiman concept feature art by Godwise. She Dennis Robot and Jeff D produced Godboard Heroes in the early 1980s for Steve Jackson Games. She expanded her career to include video games design in the early 1980s, but continued to work as a freelancer for various type of top games publishers, including TSR, Coswell, like that, West End Games, Flying Buffalo, and Iron Crown Enterprises. She produced illustrations for game designers workshop GDW for short. Anyway, most already created all the workshop illustrations. Involve Traverse Scholarship 9, like that, flying ships. A number of these became the basics for Starship member models with Ad Astra Games. And the deck plans found Mongoose Traveler Scholarship free fighting ships like that. Anyway. I'll be right back. This is getting ridiculous. Back, folks. Sorry about that. I just have to get my snack and went to some personal things that I won't talk about. But back now. Let's see where I'm at now. Yes. Let's see. Oh yeah. But continued to work on as a freelancer for various top games, publishers including TSR, Car something like that, West End Games, Flying Buffalo, and Iron Crown Enterprises, something like that. She produced illustrations for game designers, workshop, CDW, something like that. Most broadly created as Starship illustrations for. Oh yeah, I missed what there. Anyway, from 1986 to 1993, Yeah, that's what I meant. Anyway, she did freelance work for running a design studio. Anyway, okay, she also prepared a series of character creation supplements called Central Cast in 1988 to 1991. For Flying Buffalo, where she published, was published by Task Force Games. Okay, she also prepared to 3 more city books in 1990 and 1994 out of House of Flying Buffalo. From 1993 to 1997, she returned to full-time employment in the tabletop gaming industry as an illustrator for TSR, something like that. Including a 6-month period of director of graphics. She left TSR just before the takeover of Wizards of the Coast, something like that. During this time, she played an active role in the creation of the Dragon Dice game, both as a cover artist and icon designer. Freelance artwork. In addition to making many games, artwork compositions include artwork spread over the 2 decades of TSR, freelance, something like that, period specials, something like that, Dragons and Dungeons. She worked as an illustrator cartoonist with the Jackson Silverton Patriots in 1980. During the late 1980s, something like that. She was a regular illustrator, artist, and amazing stories and contributed one cover to publications, something like that. Video game industry. Michael A. Stackpole worked for Casual from 1980 to 1981, brought friend and fellow RPG designer Jack Goyce over to Casual. After leaving Judge Gold, she worked with Cargo, something like that. First as a freelance copyright from 1980, then as a full-time employee from 1981 to 1985. She developed and designed arcade versions of many well-known titles such as Pac-Man and Donkey Kong for the home arcade video game system. She eventually became director of the hit game design. Okay? She managed one of the first art and design studio for video game development for Casual, something like that. Kelgo, something like that. So anyway, for make Kelgo Vision games for the freelance design studio period of the late 1980s and early 1990s. She continued to be involved in the video game industry from concept and design work. EPYX, something like that, EPYX for short. Anyway. In-play entertainment and electronic arts. EA Sports in the game. So if you watch this Billy remix for you. Anyway. From March 1997. She also was employed for the level design for ID Software. Best known for their Quake series of video games. She then moved on to the Dallas-based Xbox Studios, which she had to become having the XID software developers. She worked there from early 2002 with former tabletop computer gaming company Sandy Pearson until the company's closure in January 2009. She also previously hired Jack Wise to be a concept designer at ID Software. In 2003, Jack Wise co-founded the Gumball at SB and something like that. A video game education program, something like that. Located at the Piano campus at Southern Methodist University, SMU for short, in Dallas. She helped create the much of the program's individual career system, something like that. She also worked as advisor in the cultural program. As of October 2009, she was appointed as a senior level designer of the North American division of Iceland CCP Games. General divided her creative energy between projects for Design Studios, Dragon Girl Studios, for a FwL brand of game adventures and miniatures, and serving as the creative director of Ollie Skull Incorporated, a individual game developer, publisher based in Seattle, Washington, where she founded with 3 other veteran female developers in 2012. Activism. As a creative director by the Transgender Human Rights Institute in Seattle, General Gaze, something like that, was involved in the pressure to create Leah's Law. Our correction of LGBT youth. In response to the petition in April 2015, President Barack Obama called the banning of the correction privacy for minors. Wow. Awards and honors. Her Dark Hours Tours was nominated for the 1979 HG FwL's Award for Best Role-Playing Adventure in November 2004. As part of the 30th anniversary celebration of Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeon magazine produced list of the 30 greatest D&D adventures of all time. Dark Towers was only the entry in the list not published by TSR, something like that. She was a co-author and illustrator of Guardians Griffin Mountain Run Quest. Bizarre rituals, such as Godflies, something like that. Good Run, something like that. Besides praise, Story was nominated for the 1981 H.G. Wells Award. The rework version of Griffin Island was nominated for the same award in 1986. Kenneco's War Games, with which Garwise was co-designer of Good Gameplay, won the 1984 Summer GCS Original Software Award. As level designer for the TSR's Castle Greyhawks model, she shared 1989's Origins Gamer Choice Award for Best Role-Playing Adventure, something like that. It was honored as one of the top 50 transgender Americans you should know as LGBTQ Nation. As Trans 100 2015 honoree. Her contributions to early video game industry are recognized as credible trade card number 2036. Gray Eyes is known as here as one of the woman film in the documentary film No Prince in the Castle. In 2017, she was honored in the Hall of Fame inductee the Academy of Anime Adventure Game Arts and Design, as well as the Origins 2017 Guest of Honor. She had 2 children from her first marriage, and she is now 2011 of December. She identified herself as a lesbian and trans woman. She resides in Seattle, Washington, with her first wife, Rebecca Heinzman. She died of a combination of Guillain-Barré syndrome on January 10th, 2024. She was 67 years old. Wow. My next death topic has to do with Conrad Kapal Menschel. Born that name, he was an American film stuntman, okay, and film director. He was born May 1st, 1948 in Santa Rosa, California. His career began in 1970 in TV's The Young Rebels, and in 1972 he was a stunt coordinator in the final countdown, something like that. In 1980, he became president of Stuntmen's Association of Motion Pictures with 4 seasons. He was one of the film's first engineers towards graduating American Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Science in 1984. He became known mainly for graduating comedy. Established filmmakers like World Cup 3, 1993, Batman Woman, Batman Forever, 1995, something like that, excuse me, whatever. Free Willy 2 in the same year, Assassins in the same year, with Sylvester Stallone, Rush Hour 2, 2001, with Jackie Chan, After the Sunset, 2004, with Paris Brosnan, something like that, and Salma Hayek, something like that. The other guys in 2010, with Will Ferrell among others, and of course, he was nominated for the Thomas Award for both Rush Hour 2 and 2001, Rush Hour 3 2007. He was married to singer and actress Irene Collins from 1986 until 1991. They met while filming Certain Furry in 1985. They also worked on Bust Up in 1986. Second and last feature film was the executive director. Similar to that. Their marriage ended in divorce. In 2000, he married actress Kathleen Anderson, who died in 2019. He died January 10th, 2024, at the age of 75. And my last death topic was personal for me, and I want to say it out loud, okay? And I wanted to say it. His name is Gene Poppel, okay? And I wanted to talk about, okay? And the full picture size, okay? And this is gonna be personal, okay? This is Gene Poppel, okay? I have known him over the years, okay? When I was a kid, Gene has been a long time supporter to LJPCBM Club. He has been a family father along with his brothers, two Poppel brothers for over 60 years. Can you believe it? 60 years. And of course, he has been known for being part of this. I can't pronounce it. He has been part of the Elsham Group in the early days in 2016 April when it first launched. Gene, we'll miss you if you're watching this episode of FwL's. Now we'll go to the moment silence press regarding to not one, not two, but a lot of death topics right now. Thank you. Before I say rest in peace, he sadly passed away at the age of 74, and I'm gonna miss him very much. But I'm gonna say there will be a tribute video to him on Tuesday on my main channel, and he will be sorely missed. Anyway, my next recipes is all of them. Now let's move on to my last topic of the day. And that, of course, is going to be this following. And that has to do with Cartoon Explosion, everybody. Let's just say that, okay? Cartoon Explosion. And this happened on January 3rd, 2024, okay? Remix said this, okay? Good morning, everyone, okay? Today is the most exciting day in history of Cartoon Explosion. Cartoon Explosion, he misspelled explosion. Let me spell it for him, because I want to edit this part out. No, I can't. No, he misspelled explosion wrong. Anyway, he put explosion instead of explosion. Anyway, he needed to edit the part out that says explosion. Anyway, EXPLOSION. Not, okay, whatever. Anyway, Cartoon Explosion Jr. Anyway, it's getting a brand new logo that has a character and how 2024 is going to be a super year for us, and it will be. We want to let you know that Cartoon Explosion is staying put with Real One launches. There will be a brand new network. It will not be replacing us. It has no plans to phase us out. Exactly. Because Real One knows that quality is much better than quantity. Exactly. Because entertainment always comes first, and we'll believe in them. Yes. Real One is the best place for everything. We can't wait for the brand new network to come, Real One. And again, Cartoon Explosion is not going away. And spoiler alert, we'll be here in 2025. Good. That's part of our anniversary, the 9th year anniversary of Cartoon Explosion. That's good. And that's part of our 10 years of the pre-launch. And so on. That's trust and engagement. Stay tuned later on as Remix Palm uploads both Cartoon Explosion and Cartoon Explosion Junior's DVR page, which, by the way, it's out right now, which I'll talk about a little bit. And we'll have them posted on the Discord server as well. Have a wonderful Wednesday. The start of our brand new journey begins. And now, on to the logos, ladies and gentlemen. It'll start in just a few moments. Hang on. 3, 2, hang on. I have to search it up. Never mind. On to, let's see. Go over cartoon explosion. There we go. No, I'm not with my friend. Come on. No. Well, news. There we go. No. It's, no. Anyway, spelled explosion wrong. Let me go ahead and search it up. No. I'm looking at, logos. Where is that? Oh, it's not rules, but I'm not gonna read that, but, you know, right now. Okay, thank you. Anyway, this is a cartoon explosion logo. And I'm very happy to say that it's very catchy to see the logo like this. And along with this, a cartoon explosion junior. This is also catchy. But it is very exciting to see the logos like this. You know, I'm happy and proud of Remix Pump and myself to create these logos. You know, Remix to create this exciting cartoon explosion and a cartoon explosion junior thing. You know, and that's all my topics for today. Now let's move on to the weather report. Something new that we haven't done on Friday shows before, okay? Weather report for the day is rainy. And the other thing is, and sadly, and then the other thing about, and then the rest of the week is going to be mostly sunny in the rest of the week, so except for rainy parts. Hang on. Let me get my iPad real quick. I'm not going to go ahead and do weather channel per se. Let's just go ahead and say weather, okay? Weather.com. I'm not going to turn on the volume to do the copyright, but let's go ahead and do Savannah. Not going to my zip code due to copyright reasons. Okay, not the personal reasons. That's a big no-no. There we go. Savannah, Georgia, okay? Okay. 63 degrees in Savannah, Georgia. Right now. And 23% chance of rain in the next 48 hours. And all that. And all this is going to be 19%, blah, blah. At 11 p.m. it's going to be 7%, which I hated the most, but there you go. And, yeah, mostly cloudy, yeah. And the rest of the day is going to be, let's take a look at the 10-day forecast, okay? It's going to be, from 4 p.m., the 14th is going to be partly cloudy, the 5th and 13th is going to be mostly cloudy, 15th is going to be p.m. showers, 16th is going to be showers, 17th will be sunny, 18th will be partly cloudy, 19th will be cloudy. Okay, that's it for the history, that's it for the, weather reports. Now, let's move on to the game segments. Right now. I'm only going to do one game segment today. Not all the game segments will be hit on there. But that'll be it for today. And right now, it's original. Oh, no. Hang on. Give me a moment. I have difficulties opening you. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do Paris Dutch Group stuff. You know, that be way it. Cause I want originally gonna watch a thing with. Give me a moment, folks. Be right back. I'm back, folks. Sorry about that. Just one game. I thought I was gonna open up with you for some reason, but it won't let me open. But anyway, want me to do anything until I do something like that. But anyway, let's say Paris Dutch Group stuff, and we'll wrap things up. Anyway. I have no idea what it was, but anyway. Open the card that is ace. Ooh, $1,000 lower. Deuce. Higher. It's a 4. Higher. It's a queen. Wow. Lower. Not bad. Not bad. I don't have time for this shenanigans, but it's okay. It's okay. We started right. We're not gonna start on the right foot. Oh man. 11. Oh man. Yeah. 13. Go. Okay. Clover. 12. 14. Okay. 7. One more is $25,000. 6. One more is $10,000. 8. One more is $50,000. 9. Okay, no more fooling around. 10. Okay, $50,000 is. Reveal it, and that is 2 and 4. Oh wow. Should have done 2 and 4. Not bad. Anyway, we gotta get ready for Danger Car. Anyway, let's do it anyway. Wow. $1 million! With its 2 strikes. Wow. Home stretch, and it's 1. Wow. 1. Oh, yellow 7. Oh wait, 8, something like that. Oh wait, let's go. Blue, something like that. 7. Another blue. Okay. 2. Okay. Yellow. 3. Okay. Red is 9. Okay. Red. Excuse me. 4. One more is $25,000. 10. One more, it's $10,000. 5. Come on, oh, not bad. Review it, and that is 11 and 6. Oh well. We can do better next time. Okay, but not Boss Banana Challenge. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Shake it off. Shake it off. One more, I'm out. Come on, we can do this. Okay. No more. No more. I don't need the 4 prize. That is enough for me. I'm walking away. 3 more prizes. And I am done. So, thank you for watching the past 400 episodes of FwL's. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one's gonna be the 41st episode of Friday's Luchas FwL's, which is gonna be about a Blade and Martin Luther King Jr. Day episode. Now, excuse me, I gotta eat this snack right here, and I gotta make comic reviews for you guys. Till next time, so Jerry's about to baby. You will have your episodes gonna be soon. Say out. See ya.